Foreward by Hrudey. Every once in a while, we come across something transformative and so unique that we immediately recognize the impact it may have on the people in the chosen industry. Recently, this happened to me when I was given an advanced copy of the book called Goalie IQ: Hockey Intelligence for Goaltenders. Growing up as a first-year hockey player at 12 had its challenges, knowing that I was years behind everyone who had been playing before me since a young age. What made me try my luck at playing goalie, perhaps the most challenging position in all sports? Looking back now, it was because I loved the challenge. I loved the daily challenge of the position. This didn't change until the day I retired from the NHL after a 15-year career. I was trying to manage the highs and the lows and the pressure. Playing goal is stressful for the athlete and their family. Playing sports in the early 70s was all by trial and error. We didn't have the same resources as athletes today. Everything we learned was on the fly. Imagine trying to learn the position of goalie with all of the intricacies, proper stance, balance, learning the edges on your skates, and everything else that goes into stopping a puck. That is until one of the greatest goaltenders ever to play the position, Jacques Plante, wrote a book detailing everything you needed to know about playing goal. Talk about timing. I first strapped on the pads for the first time in September of 1973. The book called On Goaltending was first published in 1971. I read that book almost daily, trying to capture the essence of what Jacques was trying to teach and thousands of other goalies across the country. Today, the position is far more complex than ever for many reasons. The good news is that today's players have many resources to help them improve. Case in point, Goalie IQ: Hockey Intelligence for Goaltenders. I can't stop reading this book. It takes me back to when I couldn't stop reading on goaltending. It always starts with building a solid foundation, the core of everything technical, which is 85% of the position. From there, it's personality. What might work for one goaltender might not work for another. To the average fan, most goalies probably look similar, but they're not. Connor Hellebuyck is different from Igor Shesterkin, and the same is true for Andrei Vasilevsky, and so on. They all have their own personalities, including the technique and foundation of how they play. Pasco goes through every aspect of being a great goaltender in today's game. Every single detail is covered. For instance, as described in the book, goaltenders need to understand every position on the team to genuinely grasp what is happening in front of them. Only then can a goalie read a play and anticipate the next 2 or 3 plays that can potentially develop. Every chapter is exceptionally well thought out. What a great learning tool for goaltenders of all ages. I hope you enjoy Pasco's book as much as I have. Hrudey.